So Vicky's going to show us how to add a little bit of height to the hair, nice, simple and quick.
Okay, so what you need to do first is just take a section on the crown. So we're going to add a little bit of height here. So we're just going to divide it. It's quite simple, you can do this with your fingers, you don't need to have a comb. And we're going to start off by working at the back of the section. We're going to take this section here and we're going to just comb that through.
So I'd need to use a comb at home.
I would suggest a comb. It's a lot easier to get in there with the teeth of the comb, just to create a little bit more back combing there. We're going to pop that layer down and then come into our second section. Comb it through, just take any little knots out that might be in there. And again, we're going to do exactly the same. So it's nice slow movements, we're not doing it very fast. And then let that layer sit down. And then we can do one more section of backcombing, and we're going to leave the very front section free of backcombing, so it just sits over the top, so we have no backcombing marks at the front
so
there.
It's nice and smooth.
Yeah. And we're going to leave this very front section, because we're just going to smooth this over the top. So I'm just going to smooth this out with the prongs of the comb. Take this section and we're just going to smooth it over the top.
So that's just to hide any of the backcomb.
Just to hide the backcombing, exactly. So we have our height here. Now from here we can pin this in to the back of the head, just to make it a little bit more secure. So we can either twist it, or we can just gently just give a little bit of height there. And using a curvy grip, we're going to pin from one side across, and then using another grip, we're going to come from the other side and hold it into place. And we're just going to slide that in there, and then from the other side, come in with another curvy grip and pin that across. You may find you might have some sections here that you might quite like to put back, so we can just bring those round, and we're just going to pin those over the top, but instead of using a curvy grip, we're going to use some fine pins. We're going to hook the end up, just stops the pin from slipping out, and then we're just going to gently pin that into place.
It just lifts some of the weight away, doesn't it?
It does, especially if it's quite heavy. You've got quite thick, heavy hair, so it just keeps it off the face a little bit more. Ideal in the summer. Just going to pin that in there.
And it feels really secure as well.
It does, and there we go. We have instant height to your hair.
Fantastic.